Hill dishes to Lynn. It's back to Hill. Knocked away. And stolen by Jordan. Paul with the ball. And it's Lynn picking him up. It's stolen by Bryant. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. It's stolen by Hill. Screen by Boozer. Passes it to Lynn. Boozer kicks to Young. Connects on the 17-footer. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. Well, you know, things soured when a team cuts you outright and doesn't try to trade you. We don't know what exactly went on between Bynum and Cleveland, but it couldn't have been a minor issue.
He also had a hand in why he was a free agent for so long before getting picked up once again. Usually when you are his size with his skill set, you get calls right away from teams, but that wasn't the case with him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lynn against Barnes. Lynn kicks to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close. Well, close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Lakers ahead. Ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Jamal Crawford really making a difference here.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. CP3 and Jamal Crawford make the backcourt. And it's Barnes and the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Although they didn't end with the best record in the West, the Clippers were one of the top teams against the West. They had a terrific in-conference record.
Korver kicks to Lynn. He feeds it to Korver. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, the Clippers backcourt of Chris Paul and J.J. Redick, a great combo. But the two were bitter rivals playing in the ACC, even exchanging clothes back in 2004. Redick said, "I knew he didn't like me, and I didn't like him either." Paul said it was their competitive natures that led them to clash. But guys, as teammates, they've become good friends.
Yeah, sometimes the players you hate to face make the best teammates. Thanks, Doris. Fader on the way. No good off the front iron. As you guys said, the Clippers did very well in the conference. 36 wins for them, which tied them with the Thunder, Steve, for the second best mark.
Well, you have to be able to dominate like that if you're going to win your division, and that's what the Clippers were able to do last season for the second straight year.
Jordan, the pass to Paul.
You know, it's interesting. Chris Paul possessing great quickness, and yet his natural inclination is not to push the pace. He tends to prefer to operate in the half court, running the pick and roll.
And he can't hit the second.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Lynn kicks to Brand. And here's Korver from the arc. Los Angeles with another miss. You talk about Paul's preference to play in the half court. Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan Clark tend to flourish in the open floor.
And to me, Kevin, it's really about finding that balance, the right balance. But a good sign for the Clippers has been Blake's development as a half-court offensive weapon. He's shooting it better, facing the basket.
God,
he's
dude,
shooting
just
it
lay
better
the
with
ball up,
tracking
man.
basket, and
Jeez.
he's making his free throws at a higher rate, so that lends itself to being a little more effective in the half-court.
Good observation. Barnes can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Kobe. He kicks it to Korver. Pass to Lynn. Hill, a screen on Paul. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And he gets it to go. Korver's got 7 points in the game.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
And here is Barnes. Crawford kicks to Paul. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Over to the left wing. Nobody near Barnes. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Paul goes in. The dish to Barnes. Pass to Griffin. Kicks it to Barnes. Here's the 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. 6 points for Barnes.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
On the pass to Korver. From downtown, the shot is off. And the Clippers will come the other way.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Paul dishes to Griffin. Stolen by Brand. The drive by Bryant. Brand up top. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Count that one.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Lynn against Paul. In the corner, it's Crawford. Offensive rebound. Jordan. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Boy, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Right side, Lynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Kobe, here we go. That is good. Bryant's got 12 in the game.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Paul kicks to Barnes. Feeds to Griffin. He dishes it to Barnes. Shoots. Second chance shot. That shot by Griffin, no good.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Kobe, the pass to Korver. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Griffin, a screen on Lynn. Paul dishes to Griffin. Paul outside. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Misses the 3.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Outside, Lynn. And there's the feet to Kobe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
No boy.
Griffin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Crawford on the wing. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Crawford. Right side, Griffin. Kobe with the steal. Here's Brand. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, you negate a basket at one end, score at the other. Now is when the momentum can really shift.
And he gets the bucket.
You know, if they're going to allow him to get to the basket like that, this lead's going to go from small to big pretty quickly as we go down the stretch.
Back to Lynn. Brand sets a screen for Lynn. And Bryant kicks to Hill.
Just catch the ball,
Just tried to
nigga.
shoot. And stolen by Jordan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And then how about the scoring they've gotten down on the post, really dominating that lane area.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Los Angeles. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. Lynn kicks to Young. Bryant in the post, covered by Redick. And Bryant gets it to go.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And he gets it to go. 11 points for Chris Paul.
You know, it wasn't really hard to see why the Lakers struggled so much last year. The talent was down, and also the defensive effort and focus was borderline embarrassing at times.
And Paul over to help. 14 feet away. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Bryant. Here's Paul. Rejected by Brand. And it's the Lakers on the break. And here they go. Hill passes to Bryant. They double-team Kobe.
Man, stop dropping the ball, man.
Outside, Lynn. On the wing, Bryant. He's got 16. And the shot is long.
As you said with the Lakers, last year their defense was near the bottom in a lot of categories. Opponents averaged almost 110 points on them.
Nobody near Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Lynn against Paul. Pick up by Hill. Here's Lynn. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Well, it was a bit of a mix between effort and planning and personnel for the Lakers and their defensive struggles.
Well, they would give up the most points in the paint and fast break points over the course of the season, and you give up easy chances like that, you're not winning.
Lakers trail by 4. Lynn dishes to Bryant. Passes it to Young. Hill sets the screen for Young. Brand right side. The baseline J off the mark.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Griffin a screen on Lynn. And they double up Paul. In the corner, it's Griffin. That's a 2 from Barnes. Good as the jump shot falls.
Bullshit, please.
Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Ball against Lynn. Outside, Kobe. From outside, off the mark.
I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Barnes kicks to Hawes.